I retired in 2019 after 23 years at Law Hill and another 23 years before that in various other schools, doing the usual teaching and heading up 2 schools. So it was quite a long walk through education. But the Law Hill one, where I was able to combine a lifelong interest in shipping and my profession, was most interesting. It really was, and it was very rewarding as well. But retiring was different. I can now choose when to have tea, and I can choose if I want to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning or 7 o'clock in the morning. An interest which I've had for years has been writing about ships and shipping. I've published 10 books, and the last 2 have been in the last 2 years. So I haven't been exactly sitting and fishing. I've been working away, getting 2 books out. So it's been interesting, very, very interesting. When we started the Maritime program at Simonstown School, we were using a converted storeroom as a classroom and a prefab building as another classroom. And then we were moved into, or the accommodation, shall we say, moved into a container hostel built out of 47 shipping containers. And these containers were molded into a building, and the building actually looked very, very nice. And for 11 years it served as a home from home for about 50 kids a year. The time came to replace that container hostel with a brick hostel. The TK Foundation came to the rescue, and they provided the funding to build a brand new hostel. It was really a very beautiful building with the most gorgeous view across the bay, so that when the young people came from perhaps a very poor situation in a township or an informal settlement, they saw this, and it was just simply like moving into a palace. As a result, the young people, I think, realized that this was some very special place that they'd come to, and therefore they gave their work a lot of special attention. And the work ethic among the young people there has been remarkable. Some of them going into positions at sea, some going to positions in the shipping industry ashore, and some that went to sea actually gained command of ships or moved up to get their chief engineer's certificate. So it was very rewarding from that aspect, and I think young people saw opportunities and did their best to achieve their goals. I've always had a soft spot for seafaring. I've made some excellent friends among seafarers, and what has impressed me about them is their resilience and their initiative and just simply their approach to life. So when the day of the seafarer comes around, people might make a special mention of it, but every day is a day of the seafarer, because so much of our daily lives are affected by goods that are brought by sea. The sad part is that the South African merchant fleet has shrunk. When I was with Safrine, I think they had 31 ships on the South African flag. Unicorn, the coasting company, had another 15 or so. So it was an important part of the shipping world. Now, sadly, I think we've only got about 3 commercial ships on the South African register, and therefore the opportunities for young people in what is actually a very rewarding career have shrunk. Any introduction of cabotage is going to take a while. The legislative side will take a while, and the training side will take a while. And it will take a while to get the South African importers and exporters also to be accustomed to shipping South African again. Last year, that's 2021, I was very honored to receive from the President a presidential award, and it was in recognition of the Law Hill project. But I've always felt that Law Hill has been a combination of people doing a number of things to make it successful. It wasn't a one-man show, and who really put their backs into it and gave their best for the young people who passed through the place.